This model kit review is of the Kamov Hokum. This is actually a 1/72nd scale model by ESCI of this Russian helicopter, and I couldn't find it in 1/48 scale, at least at a reasonable price. And this is obviously an old model kit, not much else in terms of box art. Let's have a look inside. Well, let's open up these packets and have a look at our sprues. So, we do have these little wings, top and bottom. We've got part of our rotor assembly there. We've got some weapons. That's actually very nicely molded. A lot of detail there. A little bit of mold lines, not bad. We've got some wheels. We've got some weapon rails there. And this looks like part of our engine covers at least. There's our cockpit. And I'm guessing more parts of the rotors there. Over here we've got the lower part of the fuselage. We've got a wheel well there, wheel wells on the side. That's actually very nicely molded. Recessed rivet and panel lines. There's our tail rotor. We've got our seats. We do have one more sprue here in the beige, which has the main fuselage. It's also very nicely molded. Rivet lines and, well, actually it's panel lines. I don't really see much in the way of rivets. Here are our rotors, and these are counter-rotating rotors there. We've got our weapons, and looks like our landing gear there and there, and then lots of extra little details probably for our rotor assembly. Here we've got our glass. It's not very well molded. You can see it's a little rough. It's not completely smooth. When you see through it, it does have some warping. It's not nice and clear like it should be. Here we've got some decals. This is for our instrument panels there in the cockpit. Also got some seat belts. Those don't look very good. Might have to custom make those, and then very limited the rest of the decals. Let's have a look at our instructions. And this is just one very large sheet. So we've got some details here about the helicopter. So here are the colors needed, and let's start on the other side here. Start with the cockpit, and we put that inside of the fuselage. We start to put the winglets together as well as the engines. We mount that all onto the fuselage as well as the tail section. And then our canopy goes on, lower portion with our wheel wells. We start to build the rotor assembly. There are the wheel well covers. It shows you've got to cut them in half, which is a little frustrating. We've got our weapons, and then this is the counter-rotating propeller. or rotor really. Here's the entire rotor assembly going together. That's then mounted along with the weapons onto the fuselage, and it shows you there how to put them on. There's different options, and then there we go for the decal and paint guide. So molding quality is fairly good. It's kind of simple in terms of level of detail with the cockpit, but otherwise it'll be a good model kit.